What is up, beginner guitar playing people? I say beginner specifically because I really do think this is a phenomenal beginner exercise to sync up your picking hand, your fretting hand, and your brain, I suppose, right? Creating that mind-muscle connection. Very simple, very easy, very accessible. And, it's really just here to help you as you get further and further in your guitar journey, right? A big part of it is making sure when your brain says, hey, fingers, do this for me, it actually, everything can fall into place. But it takes time. And, oftentimes if you're just trying to hammer, beginner songs or beginner licks or something, it doesn't fall into place because you haven't actually warmed up that skill of just, hey, fingers, do this, hey, picking hand, do this, hey, fretting hand, do this. So all we're going to do is a really simple alternate picking drill. What I just played in the beginning, trying to be fast, that's an important skill, right? Alternate picking inside of that larger framework of playing fast, moving up and down the neck. You want to be proficient at alternate picking. So all we're going to do is we're just going to use 3 fingers. Obviously, I would suggest index, middle, and ring to start. I'll go over an adjustment. You can go middle, ring, pinky if you need to and want to, but we're just going to go 1, 2, 3. All right, 1, 2, 3, because that forces us to go down, up, down. And once we change strings, we also have to, in order to keep a continuous alternate pick, we have to go down, up, down, up, down, up. Down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, right? So as we change strings, we have to keep this, we basically have to change the direction of the pick, so to speak, in order to keep it a perfect flow of alternate picking of down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up throughout, all right? So if we had the 4th pick, we would be restarting. And that's a common theme amongst beginner players, is because it can feel a little unnatural to begin with. You want to go down, up, down, down, up, down, down, up, down, down, up, down. But that's going to mess with the rhythm and the flow of the true alternate pick, right? Because you'll be restarting down, up, down, down, up, down. So you can already hear it when you're saying it, that there can be some rigidity when you're doing that. All right. So that's it. 3 notes. We're going to go from low E to high E. Once you get to that final note, you're going to sneak up a fret and you're going to come back down. Then you're going to sneak up a fret. Sneak up a fret. And the reason I say that this is a 5-minute piece, I don't know what I'll make the title yet. I keep thinking like the 5-minute fix playlist or something. But I think if you just set a 5-minute timer, you move up the neck and you come back down. And if you have time, you can move back up. It's just for me, it's the perfect amount of time. It's not like too killer. It's not too monotonous, but you're also doing it for enough time where you're getting in some great reps. And you might be looking at it and hearing it and going, well, that's a little boring. But you're going to be leveling up your playing. And for me, the reason I take this approach, that's not boring. Leveling up your playing isn't boring. And you're going to feel that much better getting into, as I always say, the songs and solos that you do want to learn. So just something really simple on the front end of your playing session can be so impactful. Maybe you even do it way before your playing session. You just wake up and you got to do this for 5 minutes in the morning, right? And then later on in the evening, you don't even have to worry about it. But over time, you'll get better and better. Now, a few things that I'll suggest, and then I'll let you go and do your own dang thing, is if you're way, 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 way new, you might want to just set no metronome, no nothing, and just kind of work through that. It might sound a little choppy at first. That's okay. That's part of the journey. We all know that. That is a part of the journey. As you get more comfortable and it feels a little more fluid, on and on and on and on, that's where I would say bring in a metronome, right? You can also do like a drum track. There's a bunch of apps on your phone for sure, where you can download a metronome app or a drum track app and play along with a beat just to stay in rhythm. That's also a great habit to build. What's also great about this, let's say you decide that you want to do this every day for a month. I promise that would make you a much more competent guitar player if you're a beginner. Well, on day one, maybe it's 50 BPM and it's just, at that tempo, but day 20, it's right. You can see it would be a really constructive way to track your progress. So, use a metronome to your advantage. And I think you'll be happy to know about the progress you're making. So you can be, what's the word I'm looking for? Not organized. Anyways, it would be really just trackable. And you'd be able to really confirm that you're making progress. Now, when you get up the neck, I don't think you have to go to the very last fret. I would say cut it off when your ring finger gets to the 17th fret. So when you get up here and you're coming back down, a wrinkle you can put on it, right? So when we're coming down the neck, when we're moving up, right? As we're going from, high E to low E, we're usually going in the reverse order of ring finger to index like this. Right? But what I think would be helpful, just to kind of throw a wrench into how your brain is functioning with this, is now instead, as you're going from high E to low E, is go index to ring. So it just has a different feel, and you'll have to stay on top of really connecting. You can't get mindless, right? When we're starting out, we can't just be, mindlessly soloing and looking up at the ceiling. You want to be really in tune with your fingers. So that throws a nice wrinkle into it. So you have to, continue to concentrate. And then as you go from low E to high E, right? So you'll be kind of going in this reverse order, not just in movement up the neck, but also from low E to high E, as far as, index to ring, ring to index. All right. So hopefully that makes some sense. Let me know if you are a beginner, if there's some skills that you're curious about and you haven't necessarily seen a good practice session, or you just would want a different breakdown. I definitely want to help with that. And of course, if you did find this helpful, I should just throw that out. If you stayed this long, like and subscribe. That is helpful for me. And yeah, that's the deal. I'm going to have lots of good stuff out here over the subsequent weeks, months, years, hopefully. And I will see you all on the next one. Happy practicing and happy guitar playing to you all. Peace.